this is Canadian Blood Services, and they're down at Lakehead University. And today we're going to do some blood typing. We're going to test out what my blood type is, and it's kind of exciting. Kelly's here, and Kelly, what did you just do here?
I just put the anti-Sera into these 3 wells. We have the anti-A, the anti-B, and the anti-D, or the RH factor. When I introduce the cells, we watch for a reaction called agglutination. If it reacts, I can tell you what your blood type is, and if it doesn't react, I can tell you what your blood type is.
Great. Okay, how do we get started?
First thing I need is your finger.
All right. Any particular finger?
I usually like to use this middle one.
Middle one?
It doesn't hurt as much.
And what do you do here? What's the process?
I just cleaned it with some alcohol, and now this is a little lancet. It's all spring-loaded, so you just hold it to the finger and press it a little bit, and bingo bango, we have blood. Pull it up into the little capillary tube, and I put a little bit in each well, and that's it. And then you hold on to that for me. Set my timer and rock away.
And you're just mixing the two together?
I am. Well, I can already tell that you're type O, which is the most common in Canada, because you don't have a reaction.
Ah.
In these first 2, the A and the B, if there is no reaction, it means you're O.
Okay. And what is the reaction? What do you look for as a reaction?
It's called agglutination. The cells will stick together. So these are color-coded just so I don't mix them up. But just as an example, if you're a type A, you could really see the blue because all of the cells would be stuck together and we could see the blue anti-Sera behind it.
Oh.
So I'm just rocking it a little bit longer because the RH factor can take a little bit longer. And that one doesn't react as strongly. If it's positive, it'll look like there's sand in there.
And the RH is negative or positive?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It's more common to be positive than to be negative.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that's what you are. Unfortunately, it's the least fun one to see because there's no reactions.
Gotcha. We can make it fun.
Yeah, we'll find someone who's got one. And you're O negative, which is a universal blood donor.
Oh.
But since we do plasma in Thunder Bay,
Yes.
AB is the universal for that.
Okay. So O negative.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
And that's my card.
That's your card. Just watch, it's a little wet. There are some band-aids in here, and you just throw your gauze in there. And then Brian or Jan will give you information on your blood type.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. So I am O negative. Got my little card. I'm going to keep this in my wallet. I'm going to come over here to Brian now. Now, Brian.
Hi, Sarah.
I just found out that I am O negative.
You're O negative. Let me tell you a little bit about O negative. Okay, O negative, you are the universal donor. Okay, what does that mean? That means, first of all, that type O people make up 45% of the population of Canadians. It is the most common blood type. Okay, now your O negative blood type can go to all blood types. Okay, both negative and positive, which is why you're the universal donor, which is why we encourage people to become donors, especially if they are O's, because they can save somebody's life. In return, you can only receive blood from an O negative. It's all about compatibility. All right. So we want to make sure that you know your blood type. Why do you want to know your blood type? Well, first of all, we can determine your personality by your blood type.
Get out, really?
Because based on a Japanese belief by 2 Japanese authors, blood typing is an accepted practice in Japan. It could even determine your career path.
Wow.
But today we're only going to tell you about your personality. So you'll scroll through here, you'll find your blood type.
Okay.
It'll tell you a little bit about it, okay? You can compare that with your coworkers, and it's quite a fun thing, okay? But then we're going to get into something really serious now, and we're going to take a look at this, for example, and some of the blood surgeries here. Okay, there are various units of blood that are needed. Up to 100 units of blood is needed for the surgery. A liver transplant, that means 100 people have to come into Canada, into a Canadian Blood Services clinic and donate to save one person's life.
Wow.
So that's why we're here today. We're here to encourage people to save a life and become a donor.
Right.
Okay? So now that you know that you're O negative, you have the opportunity to save somebody's life who is an O negative. So I'm going to give you some information to take with you.
Perfect.
Okay. Consider becoming a donor. It only takes about an hour to be a donor, and you're saving somebody's life. It's free, it's easy to do, and obviously it's fun.
And it is plasma here, like Kelly said, because we don't have a blood donating place. We just have a plasma donating clinic.
We like to think we're plasma specific.
Okay.
Plasma is used for specialty surgeries for people that have their anti-immune system is compromised, an HIV patient, for example, or a leukemia patient, even a cancer patient. Okay? So the proteins in your plasma go to build up that person's anti-immune system. So we like to think we're special in special collections.
Ah.
The process is similar to a blood collection. It still takes about an hour, but it's a little bit more specific.
Right, great. And I know there is also Eat Right for Your Type as well.
Absolutely. There are books on the market now that encourage you to eat right for your blood type. So here's another opportunity. You know your blood type now. You can check out the books and see if you're eating properly. Again, it's not a scientific thing, but some people believe in it, some people don't.
Right, great. And I know one thing that we were talking about earlier is you can't actually go to Canadian Blood Services and get your blood type tested, right? You have to go to your doctor for that, or one of these health and wellness expos.
You'll probably go to your doctor if you wanted to get your blood type, or your doctor may instruct you to go to a lab to get your blood type.
Right.
We offer this as a community service, but we want to make sure that we encourage people to become donors. So unfortunately, we can't type young children. Okay, you need to be 17 years old to donate. So we encourage people that are 16 or 17 years to come and get their blood type. And again, you didn't know your blood type until you came here. Now you do.
I just learned something about myself, which is amazing. And I can carry this little card with me in my wallet, and I can go donate anytime.
Absolutely.
Go sit down, fill out all the information, and
you can call the 188 number to become a donor. It's free, it's easy to do, and we have cookies, we have popcorn, we have movies, we have all kinds of fun things.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. So if you're looking to find out something really interesting about yourself, I recommend getting your blood type tested to find out what type you are. It's actually really interesting. I want to thank Brian and Kelly for testing my blood type today. I'm O negative, and I'm going to donate probably very soon.